Hola, my friends. I hope you're all well and that you had a kick-ass weekend. I had a very interesting weekend. I had my second shot of the vaccine, and my first shot was a breeze. I didn't feel anything. I didn't get anything. So I was like, this is going to be fine, So I took my second shot and boom, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I had 101 to 102 fever for just over 24 hours. And so it hit me pretty hard. And, taking care of baby Archie and having 102 fever was interesting, but not as bad as I anticipated. And but that was my weekend, and then it passed, and I feel much better. But anyway, as Nick said this morning, this week we're speaking about jealousy, but I want to go into a bit more like what I mean by this, because jealousy is just an emotion that is an indicator of something bigger, right? So jealousy is a shame indicator, right? It lets you know that you are experiencing shame. And what is shame? So shame is the experience of not being enough, right? It's like, I don't belong. I don't belong here. I'm not cool enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not rich enough. I'm not lovable. I don't belong. Right? It's that cut-off emotion, and viscerally you can experience shame as sort of wanting to disappear. You could always want to be alone. You don't want people looking at you. You might feel ugly. You might feel fat. And on a cognitive level, it's this belief, right? It's this sort of, I'm not enough, I'll never get there, I can't have that, I don't deserve that, God doesn't love me, this kind of thinking. Very much a lack state of thinking. And so jealousy can let you know that you're in a state of shame, because jealousy is a comparison state, right? It's an emotion that comes from a comparison. So you look at someone else and you think, oh, they have it all together, right? Or you look at somebody else and you see them with their gorgeous family and you think, I'll never have the family that I want. Or you see somebody in a relationship and you think, like, fuck, that's never gonna happen for me. Or you see somebody earning lots of money and you might not automatically think that's never gonna happen for me, but you might judge them automatically, right? And judgment is a protection from shame. So you might judge them and think, well, she lies to earn her money, or she whatever, you do something that sort of protects you from the hurtful beliefs that you have about yourself. Now, why is it important to address shame? Now, this is why lifestyle strategy sessions are a combination of coaching and therapy, right? Because the coaching is very much forward planning, forward thinking, and taking action steps to create your desired life. But you cannot do that before you heal shame, and that comes with the therapy, right? The therapeutic aspect of it. When you live your life from a state of not enough, okay, I am not enough, that's how you approach others, right? That's how you approach the world. So if you want to be in a relationship but you believe that you are not lovable, this is what you will continuously communicate, and you will actually end up sabotaging any potential relationships that you have, because you do not believe that you are enough to have the kind of relationship that you want, or you do not believe that the kind of relationship that you want is realistic or whatever, or you will attract a partner who also believes that they are not lovable, and then you end up in this sort of push-pull kind of relationship. And it can go to anything, right? You can have these beliefs around relationships. You can have shame beliefs around money. I'll never earn the kind of money that I want, or, I don't know how to make money, blah, blah, blah. You can have these kinds of beliefs around friendship, like I'm not good with people, or if they see me, they won't like me, anything. So, manifesting your dream life is like a big topic, and it's something that we're going to speak about more in a couple of weeks' time. But manifestation is a big topic, right? People are very interested in manifestation. We want to manifest our dream lives, and that's great. And there's a lot of tools that I will share with you in a couple of weeks' time to manifest. But one of the things that you need to be able to do in order to manifest your dream life is you need to be able to look at your shame, you need to be able to stay with it, and you need to be able to heal it. Because if you keep moving from a space of shame, you won't be able to grow. You won't be able to thrive. Life will continue to be painful. You will continue to feel cut off, lonely, disconnected. And when you feel cut off, lonely, and disconnected from the people around you, from the universe, then energy cannot flow. It cannot flow to you and from you. Love cannot flow. Money cannot flow. Health cannot flow. It all kind of gets stuck. So shame is vital. We need to heal shame in order to thrive. So how do you heal shame? So when you get in touch with shame through jealousy, right? So you notice that you're feeling jealous of somebody's situation. So you see somebody having a close relationship with somebody else and you feel jealousy. So what I want you to do is, instead of pretending you don't experience that emotion, which is what most of us have been taught to do with jealousy, because we're taught that jealousy is a bad emotion to have. Bullshit. Whether you have any kind of emotion that you have is an emotion. Bad or good, fuck that. It's an emotion and you need to learn how to process it, right? So you experience jealousy, you notice yourself experiencing jealousy, you acknowledge it. I'm feeling jealous, and that's okay. I'm feeling jealous. And you forgive yourself for experiencing the jealousy. You're not a bad person because you experience jealousy. You're in no way inferior because you experience jealousy. We all experience jealousy, and that is okay. Second step, you're going to ask yourself, what is my jealousy trying to tell me? What is it that I want for myself and my life? And why do I believe I can't have that? This part of the question is vital, right? All of the question is vital. So, what is my jealousy trying to tell me? And why do I believe that I can't have that? Okay? Because ultimately you feel jealous because you believe that you cannot also have it. If somebody else was successful and you wanted to be successful in that way, let's say somebody else has a really successful career and you want that kind of career, but you believe you can have it and you're actively working towards it, you won't experience as much jealousy. You might experience a tinge of it, maybe a little bit, but it will pass very quickly. Or maybe you won't experience any at all, but you definitely won't experience a lot. You won't have to judge that person. You'll be able to celebrate that person and keep working towards your goals. But when somebody has the kind of career that you want to have and you don't believe that you are capable, that's going to bring you down. You see, if my whole body changed when I got in touch with that emotion, that's going to bring you down. You're not going to believe you're capable. And then you're going to have to, pretend you don't feel jealous. You're going to have to tear them down in your mind or maybe actively outside. So the point is, ask yourself these questions so that you can process it. You don't need to be driven by jealousy. Once you've identified the limiting belief, for example, I don't deserve a family, or everyone else finds love but not me, you're going to acknowledge that belief as bullshit, cross it out. So I want you to actually write it down, cross it out, acknowledge it as bullshit, say this is bullshit and the truth is, and replace it with a belief that will actually serve you, with an empowering belief. So, for example, if your limiting belief was, I don't deserve a family, replace it with the belief, the universe will send me a child when the time is right. You don't have to choose that belief. Choose a belief that feels right for you. That's what's important here. Not that you choose my beliefs. Choose what works for you. If your belief was, everyone else finds love but not me, change it for something like, I'm totally lovable. If your belief was, I'll never earn good money, change it for, money flows to me with ease and I am grateful. Okay? So those are my 3 steps. Acknowledge your jealousy, okay, and forgive yourself. process the jealousy. Ask yourself, what am I jealous of? What's it trying to tell me? Why do I believe I can't have that? Then you identify the limiting belief, okay? Write it out, replace it with an empowering one, okay? And then keep reminding yourself of the empowering one, okay? Your limiting self-belief will still be there. You've had God knows how many years to hone it, to train it, blah, blah, blah. So don't expect it to just disappear overnight, but keep reminding yourself of the new empowering belief. Write it down, stick it up, put it on a mirror, see it, put it somewhere you see it every day. Say it out loud every day, write it in a journal every day. Do whatever it takes for you to shift your focus from shame or lack to abundance, okay? To empowering beliefs, to the life that you want to create for yourself. Because remember, you will begin creating your dream life once you start healing within, once you start building the kind of person who you want to be on the inside. Your outside world reflects your inner world, always.